popped in here.
Really? You just make it
Yep.
pop?
Yeah.
Yep, like pop. You know that sound that when
Pop.
you like put
That's
a
what
lollipop
she
in your mouth and you plug it out?
Yeah.
That's the exact sound I made when I joined the channel.
Okay, pop. uh,
So Berserker here is gonna help me gear up some.
nice. Yeah, he has
Yeah.
got a new mentor.
And
Yeah.
what?
He has got a mentor.
Oh, who's
Yeah.
that then?
That is Brick.
The person from yesterday?
Yeah, stab your face. He's
Stab your
another.
face.
Yeah, he's another officer of the clan.
Ah,
And
okay.
Berserker has a lot of the game he wants to learn. And the other day, Stab Your Face said that he wanted to help this guy. And as a part of his learning process, as an officer, I thought it would be a good idea to let him help.
For sure.
So
Did you remove my officer?
you? Are you officer?
Well, I was.
Really?
Yeah, I think I
Are you
was.
sure? I'm not sure. Let me
Oh
check.
wait, that was the previous season. You know, I left the clan because there was nobody in the clan.
Oh, yeah. Then you
then
kind
I
of
joined
fucked
back
yourself. Then you kind of fucked up yourself, didn't you?
Alright, alright.
So you want to become an officer again?
Oh, sure, sure.
Because then we need to talk about that. It's gonna have some. We are putting up some new rules for it. First rule is that I need the other officers to accept you, which means we need to find out what you want to do for the clan. So if there's something specific you want to do for the clan, we can put it up for a vote, which I'm of course
Well,
up for.
We need to get the clan more active during season, I think. That is one of the things.
So what do you want to do with that?
Engage is probably the key to everything. Everyone needs to be more engaged in playing together and continuing playing together.
That's not something you can force.
Sure you can.
And
Uh,
no, you can never force people. What we can do is exactly what we're doing. We're removing the
no,
non.
what I mean by force is you don't tell people to, okay, you're forced now to join my game. That doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
But you can always force yourself to be more engaged.
But wouldn't you be that as a player normally? Wouldn't.
For sure, yeah.
Yeah, so that wouldn't change anything, would it?
I'm hearing a lot of negativity right now.
No, I'm asking you what it is that would change. What it is you want to do more. What is it? Like, for
I
example,
just told you.
I know you want to make people engage, right?
Yeah.
And you're already doing that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what more do you like to do? For example, right now we are making the what is it called? The challenges that we want to try and see if people want to do those. It's gonna be stupid, hard, and stupid shit just to make people have some fun with it.
Yeah, sure. I mean, I don't have to be an officer. I just said I could be if you wanted me to. So.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm not against that. We just need to figure out what it is you want to stand for. What it is that, like right now we have Stab Your Face. He wanted to be boosting keys, Greater Rift. That is mostly what he do. Me, I stand only for the leveling. I don't commit to anything else. That's the only thing I'm promised to do.
So you're meaning like practical stuff?
Exactly. Something that would engage the clan. Like, for example, it's easy to say, I want to engage the clan, yes. But if people gonna come to you, it'll be nice for me to say, if you need this specific thing, you go to that guy. Because I know that guy stands for that.
Sure.
So it helps me to delegate the jobs. And I'm not saying you need to be alone of it. That's where we can make other people, so if we're not able, then somebody can come and help.
Yeah, sure.
And that's why
I didn't think we were talking about micromanagement of activities that needed to be done.
Exactly.
I just told you that the
That's why it sounded
picture.
negativity, because I understand what you're saying. But I'm trying this time to be an active leader that is gonna delegate the jobs and trusting my officers to take care of it instead of me trying to take care of everything. Because I think it will be more healthy for the community that I step down of doing everything and control what I want to do.
Sure, that makes sense. But in essence, you're sort of doing the opposite by asking what precise practical things an officer should do.
No, what they want to do.
Exactly. So that's called micromanagement.
Yes.
And then you're not stepping away. You're sort of putting everything in micromanagement perspective.
So I don't need to take care of it, right? If people come to my channel, and ask for specific help, and I
but
only
the problem with micromanagement is that when you're asking people what practical things would you see to be needed to be improved,
I'm not asking to be improved.
Management of that part. Sorry.
I'm not asking to be improved.
Okay, so activities that
are being asked for.
Exactly. So
that I normally would do myself.
Yeah.
Yes. So instead of me doing it,
sort of type of micromanagement is that the effect of micromanagement is that you will always be needed to continue doing micromanagement instead of giving a blunt sword, like, okay, this is your sword, you can use it, here you go, do whatever you like with the sword, and the leader or the owner of that sword will then shape it in the form that it's usable.
I hear you. I still don't understand what your point is.
My point is you gotta put more trust in your officers, I guess. So
without being my officer and without being anything, and the last season you were an officer, the chances was what?
Well, there wasn't any people active.
There was, and in later on there wasn't. But no, I have done this clan for, what, 2 years now? And I have let it being an open community all the time.
Yeah.
And in that time, I have standing for most of the things.
Yeah.
So instead,
I'm not gonna argue here. So
no, I want to not argue. I want to tell you what I have been seeing for 2 years.
Yeah, sure.
What I have seen is that those things that nobody else took hand of, because I had nobody else I could trust to say to people, go to this guy because I know for sure they will take it. I just ask in clan and hope people would say something. If nobody would, I would whisper the officers that I had to make sure they wanted to take care of something. But there was never anybody that come by themselves with this sword and try to do it. So we had a lot of people doing specific things for themselves, but as you said, there was no engagement in the clan, and that has been a missing link. So now I want to make sure that the people that want to have a hand inside the clan also can help me with specific things. It can be you want to stand for all the management of the clan, sure, go ahead. How do we do it? So you can choose what it is that you like about the game. And as this is not a company but a gameplay, I want to see what people like to do in the game. Like, for example, Abyss love to do achievement. So if somebody comes and asks for achievements, I know I can send them to Abyss, right?
Sure, sure.
That I know because he's good at it. He has the last 5 years behind him as the top of the achievements. So for 5 seasons, I know he has been the best at that. And I asked him if he feels that's something he want to do. So I know now. Somebody ask about achievement, and I do not know that. I will say, try and whisper Abyss when he's online. So I know who to go to. So in that way, you call it mini-track, no matter what you called it. But for me,
Micromanagement.
yeah. But for me, it's important that I know that I can drop something and know it will be taken care of. That I trust that those leaders of my clan would be there to take care of the people I send their way. I don't need to check up on it. I don't need to know how it goes because I trust the people that I have and officers. If
So
that makes sense for you.
That's essentially what I said as well. So if I give you a bigger picture of goals that I see fit for the clan, for example, engagement is one thing. The other part being more players, of course. Those are like the bigger picture of things that I would see needed to be changed for the better of the clan. And I wouldn't tell you the exact activities needed to be done to do that, because that's micromanagement.
But I know what I need. I know
Yes.
what I personally need to don't think about those things. For me, people
So
come and
then,
ask me,
in that sense, it sounds to me that you don't need officers, because you know what you need.
that makes no sense for me.
What he said.
That makes no sense at all.
Sorry, Berserker? Sorry?
That's literally. He didn't say that. He didn't say that he doesn't need officers.
No, he didn't say that, I know, but...
It's like this, Berserker. He really wants to have the specific words. I need to find out what we are talking about right now, because I tell him I need officers, and for some reason I don't need officers, so I need to understand where we're going with this.
Well, you told me that you know what needs to be done.
He said he doesn't want to improve, he just needs some officers.
Yeah,
What
and
I'm
I
saying,
understand
what I need
why.
is I need some people, call them officers, call them leaders, call them a part of the clan. I don't care. I don't care about the the number of them or the name of them. I don't care. What I need is people that I can trust to take care of specific areas of the clan. What we call them, what we call mini-try action or whatever, it doesn't matter to me. I need some people that helps me with what I need help with. And for my sake, I call them officers. If you want to call them something else, or you want to call my leadership something else, it's okay by me. But I do need people that can take care of specific areas, so I don't need to. You ask if you can be a part of that, and I say yes. But to tell you exactly where your help will be most useful to me, that's what I'm trying to find out. And instead we're talking about the whole leadership and what the officers should be called. So I'm more confused about what it is you wanted to do in the first place.
Well, I think I told you. So
No.
engagement and more active players.
Yes, and I need a more concrete thing that tells me if somebody come in my channel, they ask for keys, then I know I can send them to Stab Your Face, because he told me if somebody need keys, you can send them to me.
Sure.
Somebody else come and said they have keys, they need Greater Rift. I know I can send them to him as well, because he also likes to do that. You want to do more of everything, but I do not know which people I should send to you, because you want to do all things, which means you want to be the leader. That's what I hear, and I think that's not what you mean. So I got confused about, I have no idea what it is you want to do. Can you see what I mean, or does it not make any sense?
I'm trying to see what you mean. It somewhat makes sense.
You want to make,
It's,
in the short term, what I hear, you want to make the clan more active.
yeah,
That is my job. Correct?
if you say so, yeah, sure.
Okay, if you have a clan, what is your main job?
My main job is to see that the clan is thriving, right?
And active, working together, and make the game fun, right?
Sure, sure.
Good. So that's my job. You say you want to do my job. And I tell you that for doing my job, I need officers that can do the specific areas. So more
That's
people
precisely
get...
what delegation is.
Exactly.
So if you are a leader, you need people to do your job.
Yes, but I need them to do a specific job. I don't just need them
that's
to...
micromanagement. That's exactly what I mean.
Why do you need to
So-
call it something specific? It doesn't matter. For me,
Okay,
it doesn't
so-
matter. For me, I just have a clan. I want it to be active.
No,
I want people
I'm
to be
trying
happy.
Exactly. I'm trying to explain to you the problem that you're gonna face with that sort of delegation. The delegation of micromanagement tasks is that you're not gonna be so the first thing you need to ask yourself is, why do you need to delegate specific tasks to other people? Is it because your schedule is full? Is it because of lack of time? Then if that is the problem,
Did
by
I
delegating
ask you
specific
about this?
tasks.
Did I at any point ask you about this? Did I open
No,
this
I'm asking you.
No, you starting a new chat. You wanted to be an officer. That is the question here. Now you're starting to ask why I want to do stuff this way. Why is that important? I don't see what it is you want to accomplish with this.
Well, never mind then. I'm just trying to help you, dude. It's I didn't want to argue about this.
We're not arguing. I want to try to understand why you do certain things in a certain way when that is never taken up for discussion. Because you want to know what my plan is with my life. And I didn't think...
You're sort of not open to suggestions. Is that the case?
I would be if it had something to do with what I asked you. But we have not even gone to what it is specifically you want to do. We are starting to talk about what I want to do with this delegations, as you are talking about. But we have not got to anywhere about what you want to do, which was the question I asked.
That's quite a crucial question for any type of leader or officer or whatever you want to call it.
Why?
Understanding the major goals of the clan is quite essential, wouldn't you say?
We are not a big company here. We are a place where we want to be having fun. I need officers to make sure we can help everyone that comes in. Whatever that kind of leadership that is, that can never become a problem as long as you're having fun with the game. Okay. And if you think you have extra...
It sounds to me very much that you just want to argue. So I'm just going to finish this conversation by saying I do not want to be an officer.
Perfect. You're welcome to join me up in the Twitch stream, but as I'm gonna stream, it will be most what is it called? Obvious that I'm sitting in a Twitch stream. So if you don't want to be heard or something, you know that I'm in a channel where everyone can hear you. Okay, guys?
Sure.
You're welcome up there.
Bye.